Hello, everybody. Welcome again to Crimson Moon Gaming. And tonight we're back with Dicey Fate. And this game, whatever it is, just yet, we don't know. But I hope you guys are going to have fun tonight hanging out with us. We're going to get to see what happens now that we have the returning odd to the mix. And just see what kind of shenanigans this group will get into tonight. But I know I'm ready. I hope you guys are ready. Let's get into this, have some fun. We're gonna jump over and see if everyone's ready to go. As soon as I find the button. Hello, friends.
Hello.
We're ready to have some fun tonight.
Can I help you?
Mm.
It's more of what I
So,
could do for y'all guys, or
oh
to
no,
you
somebody
guys.
just played a knocking sound.
Actually, it's more of what can I do to you guys tonight.
Let's not
Really?
give us a bunch of.
Please don't.
Well,
Oh my goodness, welcome in, guys.
we already have our favorite Tabaxi back with us tonight.
Yes,
Yay.
Alright, I'm here. I don't know about favorite though.
there's two of them.
I was gonna say,
The audacity.
Hell's the favorite.
Yeah, Hell is definitely the favorite.
but
Odd is a is definitely ranks up there with Hell though.
But to start things off tonight, which I know this is so shocker. Um, well, we'll start with what went on last time with all the fun, scary stuff going on with the zombies and
Mm.
scarecrows, and just all around the mood of this once thriving party town has become melancholy and just downtrodden from all the just horrible, horrible stuff that's been going on these last days. And with that, Hell and Kilsis have been trying to, figure out what to do next, what's going on, how to best deal with these problems. And while that goes on, we have Odd struggling with problems as well. And that's where we will start tonight's game with a one-on-one session, with a one-on-one with Odd. So, Fruit, you mind
On
joining?
my way to one-on-one.
Yep.
Bye, fruit. Love you.
All right, let's
Peace odd.
let's go. If I could actually jump over there, it'd be great. All right,
And take my headphone out.
all right, here we go. So, Odd,
Uh-huh.
the last day and a half has been a blur, to say the least. And you yourself, you don't know what to think about everything. You remember seeing scarecrows for some reason chasing you, and you remember Hell coming in to check on you a couple times, but still nothing. No, no feeling of anything. No hunger. No emotion at all. And you can hear the rain outside your window as you're in your hotel room, and you can just hear the just the gentle raining going on, and For a second, you're not sure if it's a dream or hallucination. But suddenly you hear footsteps, and then someone sit on the edge of your bed. And you hear, Odd, what are you doing?
Does Odd recognize this voice?
You do.
He's just gonna barely glance in the direction of the voice.
And you see a younger elf sitting on the edge of the bed, just looking at the wall, looking toward the wall. Doesn't make eye contact with you, but just elbows on knees, just looking forward. And they speak again. What are you doing here?
Great question I should be asking you. What are you doing here?
I'm here to help you.
He just lets out a big sigh. What is there to help? Everything is fine. And he's kind of flops over on his back, staring at the ceiling.
Fine, you say.
Yeah, great.
But you spent the last 2 days in bed. While your friend is out, while hell is out there doing gods know what.
At the mention of hell, he just kind of like tenses and starts sitting up. She's out there?
She's still out there. She comes to check on you every day, but you don't seem to care. Why is
Wait.
that?
And he just like has this real like kind of realization of like this isn't a dream? Like he reaches out to like touch this person, like very confused.
You touch them.
Where am I right now?
You're in Aramore.
What are you doing here?
I told you. I'm here to help you.
You're he's just really like dumbstruck right now. Of why would you come here to help me? I haven't seen you in a while.
Let's just say you called me.
This is Triffier, right?
Yes.
I've called for you more times than I can count, and you choose now to show up.
This is when you need me most.
He rolls himself out of bed and just like gives them his back and just like and holds his head. You know how long it's been? I thought you fucking died.
Some say the choices we make.
And Trafir just still like sits there, I know.
Why did you leave? Disappear. Whatever.
I don't know. But you're supposed to be better than me. And right now, your friends are out there dealing with a lot, and you're in here. What happened that scared you? What happened that made you step out?
I was a kid. A dumb kid who was trying to get his life better, and I drug him into something that I shouldn't have, and now he's dead because of me. He had so much to do in his life. He was so young.
And Trafir just kind of smiles a little bit. So still, after all this time, you still have this soft side to you.
I didn't even know it still existed.
Well, it's good to see.
Apparently not, if it's caused me to be on the sidelines while everyone's working their asses off, and I can do nothing but lay here in the dark, shutting out people who are important to me. The one person who's important to me, because the other two are now gone.
Well, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to just lay here and wallow in self pity, or avenge them? Make their deaths worth something?
Just frustrated that they died at all. But
And Trafir
I still have
stands.
hell.
Trafir stands, looks at you. You know, death is part of this. What we do.
I know.
It doesn't make it easier. I understand. But just know, I am pretty sure they didn't die in vain. If they felt they could help you, they did what they thought they could do to help. But you can't just sit here and do nothing. If there's a way you can help, don't you owe it to them to do so?
At that, he just, again, big sigh, wipes at his face with his paws. Just, yeah, I can't leave hell out there. She's all I have left.
There you go.
What am I supposed to do? What can I do to help them?
Take it one day at a time. Things will unfold. As long as you can fight. You see them look over, seeing the axe still in the corner, and they kind of chuckle at that. They're like, "You still have that."
Yeah, still, can split heads open, so
It looks a little different now.
really notice. It's just still, as he just picks it up, grabs it by the handle, and like hefts it. It's still a comfort.
Well, I'm glad I've had.
Still a,
Well, I'm glad I've had some effect on you. Now, I have to go.
Where are you off to now?
Only time will tell. But I'm sure we'll meet again. You be careful out there, okay, Odd?
Yeah, you too.
And Astrophere stands and turns and walks out the door. You sit there alone in the room. And suddenly you hear water running from the bathroom area. And the door opens up, and with a towel in his hand, you see Natsu walk through, just cleaning it, just clean, like drying his hands. And he just looks up at you and just kind of smiles. He's like, "Hey, you're finally up."
He drops the axe and just stares at him.
He goes, "I got something on my face. What's going on?"
The fuck are you here for? He's just gets up and like basically bodily like pushes him up against the bathroom like wall or door or whatever and just like
He's like,
touches his face and everything.
he's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! I know we're close, but..." And you see him just kind of smile. He goes, I was wondering when you were going to actually hear me."
Are you real? Am I have I finally fucking lost it?
He goes, "I am as real as I can be for right now." He goes, "You losing it? Maybe, I don't know."
So you're still under control of that being that made you fly off and then
He goes,
kill the people?
and you see Natsu's face go from like the usual happy-go-lucky to slightly serious. He goes, "Hey, I don't have long, so I at least want to tell you this." He goes, I heard you crying. Not you physically, but I heard you." He goes, "And I had to come and make sure you were okay." He goes, "I don't know who the other person was, but apparently they're really dear to you, so..." So, I want to tell you, you can't save me if you're laying here wallowing all this time. I need you to get up. I need you to go out and figure out how to get me back. I'm not much of a fan of, these dark places.
Yeah, imagine not. Are you,
Yeah. Oh, go
are
ahead.
you safe, at least physically?
It's hard to say. I really don't even know where I am right now. All I know is I heard you calling out, so and he kind of smirks. He goes, "I came running, so to speak."
Yeah, yeah, you did. You're right. I gotta go out there, kick ass, kick the creature, whoever's ass that ran off with you, hurt Gopher. I just need, I just need to go kick ass. That's what I need to go do. It's so hard.
He goes, "Well, if you need some help," he goes, "just know," he goes, "I'm right here." And he taps your shoulder, and where Natsu had put his hand on your shoulder before and healed you, you see that handprint glowing again. He goes, "Just always know I'm right there with you."
Yeah.
I might not be able to talk as much, but he goes, "I'm there to help."
Thanks. We'll be there to help you too.
He goes, "I hope so. I'm ready to see the sun again."
We'll make sure you will. And we'll kick that bastard's ass.
I look forward to
Get some drinks.
it. And at that point, you watch as Natsu begins to fade, and you begin hearing clapping from behind you. Just a slow clap.
Gonna slowly turn to look at whoever's making the noise.
And you see this woman sitting in a chair, long, like dark purple hair, and in uh, like blacks and purple dress. And you see a giant snake, like kind of wrapped around her shoulders, and she has it at the tip of her finger, like or it wrapped around her shoulders, wrapped around her hand, and is sitting on the top of her hand. As she looks at it, and she looks up at you. "I love your conviction."
How many people are going to show up here? Where? I am losing it. Who are you?
"Darling, you're not losing anything. I tend to just to come where people need me. And you seem to need me more than ever. And I would love to see Natsu's light once again. He brings so much to the world, and him being gone hurts my feelings, hurts my soul."
Who are you?
She goes, "My name is Zeltish."
That's supposed to ring bells with me? Have we met before?
She goes, "No, darling, we have not. I just know you. I've been tracking Natsu down, or trying to track him down, and when I finally find him, he is no longer himself. The last time I saw him, his light his light drew me to him. But now that light's gone. And I would like to help you get it back. If you'll let me.
What's the catch?
No catch. No strings. I just want Natsu back the way he was.
I'll accept any help right now. I've already been down out of the game for so long. I need to do something to help my friend and the other guy.
Very well. And she leans out her hand for you to shake it.
He kind of hesitates a bit before grabbing her hand and giving a firm shake.
And as soon as you shake, suddenly the snake just like latches on, like bites on. And it is a shock. And suddenly you sit up and you are in bed. The rain's still falling outside. Everything calm in the room. The axe up against the wall. And your hand just throbbing.
He looks down at his hand. Is there anything?
Um, no, there's not. But suddenly you hear a bark and you look up and there is I would say it's like a large dog sitting there, like wagging his tail, sitting at the foot of the bed, just looking at you.
Ooh, where did you come from?
And he just barks again, and just kind of just sit he barks again and runs up to the side of the bed, and just sits looking at you.
Just moves himself to the edge of the bed. Does the dog move?
He moves enough to let you down.
He puts his paw out like it is a shake motion.
And it puts his paw up there and shakes.
Ooh, where did you come from? Did did hell get a dog?
And he just barks and kind of jumps around.
What dog look like? Is it just a normal dog?
Um, I would say he looks like the size. He's like a German Shepherd.
Mm.
This big brown, like black, little mostly brown with like the big black, like almost like there's like a saddle on on his back, but it's just a big brown spot. And he has he actually has an oddly longer tail. and he has a vest, like a not a vest, but like a harness on.
Okay.
And he just he lets out another just and kind of stands, like sits back down at attention, like ears up, and just waiting for you.
Guess we'll find who you belong to. All I know is he looks. There is there a window in the room?
Yes.
Does anything look out of place out there?
No. It's just rainy.
Is there like any kind of like name like a what is it name tag on the dog like on his harness or anything? Is there anything like
Nope.
all right? And he's gonna get get up, stretch out, head towards the door to grab his axe. Let's go find whoever you belong to. I don't know why you're in my room,
And he
but I
just
need to go find
barks.
help.
He just barks and trots along like behind you. And as you walk out the door, he does as well.
All right, mystery dog acquired. Many people visiting me in my dreams, and to the point of crazy. I gotta. Oh, I don't need a drink after this, but I gotta go find help and kills this. All right, let's go, dog.
And he barks and keeps going. So now we will jump back over to the main group.
All right.
All right.
Holy shit. Welcome back, me.
Right?
All right, let's head back.
All right. Have returned.
Hello, friends.
Hi.
Hello. I'm sorry. That was a long one.
Now I just gotta wait for Sona.
Sona.
Come on, Sona.
There she is.
Sona.
So big. No, I doubt there's anything on there yet.
So yeah. Now that's happened.
That's
So
ominous.
Hell,
Oh, I know, right?
Hell and Kilsis, you
Yes.
guys are at are the oh, where is that at? You guys were at the what's called the Quiet Storm Inn still.
Yeah, I think we were about to take a look at that journal that we swiped from the lady's house.
Right. Um, roll me an investigation. Whoever's looking through it.
Could one of us give the other advantage?
Sure.
What was your investigation? Mine's +4.
I'm sorry, what were we looking at?
The journal that you took from the manor.
Okay.
What's your investigation?
+5.
Okay, I'll give you advantage.
Okay. So, roll. Quit clicking on things. That'd be great. 2.
Hey.
Nice.
24.
Well, as you open up the journal, start looking through, trying to find anything, um, you get you get different pages. Like it goes from uh, Nia being very happy, very you know, friendly. Very much just like, today the oldest boy did this. My daughter made this gorgeous painting for me, and you slowly watch as it starts devolving over time and going more from this happy housewife to anger and then sadness. And then she starts writing about how um, she started diving more into her magic again. Like she had decided to quit doing magic because her husband didn't like it. But suddenly, with him gone, she started diving back into the darker sides of it, to the necromantic sides of it, because of the fact she wants her family back. She wants everyone home again. And then she starts talking about how one night in a dream, um, this voice named Carzeus came to her, telling her that he could resurrect her family.
I'm sorry, spell Carzeus again. I'm so sorry.
Uh, C, where is it at?
Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Carzuz,
Thank you.
and how he could help her bring her family back. So she's talking about how she actually started getting people to join her cause because it's easy to manipulate people when you have someone else's help. And it even talks about how she uh, dug them all up. So when they came back, they wouldn't be in the grave. And then talks about how it's so good to have her husband home. And you start watching how it's nice to sleep with her husband again, and how it just slowly starts.
Okay, so just being creepy.
Right, it starts
Ugh.
devolving, and but then she starts getting paranoid that people might be catching on, and people might be thinking, people might be trying to scry on her, or just all around trying to check on her some magically. So she reached into the astral plane and found and essentially yanked an astral elf from the astral planes and forced her against her will to become a barrier for the house to make sure no one can get in or out, like scrying was. But she wanted to make it to where the elf couldn't leave either. So she locked her in a room, tied her to a chair, and the only way in and out where was a key that she had. And yeah, so and from there she ended up just the ramblings keep going on for a while about just different things that go on. Like, she's tried summoning Karsus multiple times, and nothing works. But then one day, um, she hired an assassin named Itrion. That's Itrion.
Thank you.
And to to get people to garner more souls for her, or to help out. And she's like, I can never see his face under the plague mask. He disturbs even me. But he does it. He does his job. He does his job well. So she lets him stay. But she still doesn't know what he's getting at and all this. But then but the last entry is, they found the person they were looking for, a pure soul for the sacrifice. It's just trying to coax him to come to the house. It's the hard part. And if all goes well, tonight will be the night that my husband and children come back to me. And that's where the final entry ends.
And after Hell reads that, she's like, well, you met them somehow. Maybe, maybe not. Dumb bitch.
Yeah. Considering she was going off the deep end, perhaps this was the best of it.
Yeah, probably.
Looking back at the name of the assassin and thinking back, would Kilsis have heard anything prior to this about Itrion?
No. Whoever this person is, they've been fairly silent about, or if either they've been super silent or no one's lived the tale.
Hmm.
And
Alright,
about this point, you hear footsteps coming down the stairs. And you see Odd walking down, followed by a a large, like, German Shepherd looking dog with a harness on and like a little bit longer tail than what a dog should have.
I was gonna stand up, just give Odd the once over and the dog. Who's the puppers?
I thought you would know. I thought it was possibly your dog.
No?
No, we didn't pick up any new four-legged creatures. At least he kind of looks at Hell. Did he follow you? He didn't follow me.
Not that I know.
And the dog sits there and barks.
Inside voice.
And the dog just kind of just sits there for a second. It just sits down, like, straight. Like, looks pretty when he sits down, and just ears up, like almost at attention.
Hesitantly but politely pats its head. Good boy.
Does the harness or anything have any unique markings on it?
It does not.
Hmm.
So, crazy shit happened. Um, my mind is a mess apparently, but does it sound crazy? And he's looking mostly at Hell at this, like,
Yeah,
please
she's
don't,
just staring
please don't leave
intently.
me. Yeah, just like, please don't leave me. Saw Natsu.
Did you?
Yeah,
Hmm.
Like
it was so
Natsu
real.
Natsu or creepy Natsu?
No, Natsu.
Okay.
It just felt so real. He said, like, he doesn't know where he's at. It's just dark. He told me to, get up and stop moping around.
That does sound like Natsu.
Does. He has the right of it too. Hmm.
You, again,
Okay,
really
and
focusing on Hell. He's just like, I'm sorry.
Listening in, I have. So.
so going back to some of our like private messages, she does know about Odd's family, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is she just gonna look at him? Are you? Obviously, you're not good, because that was a lot of shit to take in. But are you okay for now?
We're still here, so probably better
I'm not
than I
going
probably would have
anywhere.
been. Oh, thank goodness. I am sorry, though.
And that's, again, a lot of shit happened. Understandable. She's like, I was upset at first because we had to get out of the house, but now that we're here and I've calmed, understandable.
How did I get here? That's
Uh,
also
do you want the short version or the long version?
whichever version you want to give me, because I don't believe you picked me up and brought me here.
No, you walked on your own. More like I grabbed your hand and forced you to run because we were getting chased by zombie scarecrows. I lit them on
Zombie
fire,
what?
so we're good. Yes, it gets better. I lit them on fire. We're good.
Damn, good job.
And then zombies attacked. Oh, odd. I'm gonna pile some more on you. The captain's dead.
See, like, his face kind of drop at that. Just like, what?
The spell, so we got out of the mansion perfectly fine. The what was the golden shield?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all the golden shield soldiers were dead. The horses that we had stashed outside the gates were dead. Literally everybody in that rich part of town was dead.
I'm sorry, the radiant shield.
Radiant shield. There we go. I knew it. I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget it again.
Patrick, what are they using?
Oh, honey, it gets better. By better, I mean worse. So once we finally got out of the community, the rich part of town, and came back to Aramor, it hit the town too. Everybody just dropped.
Plus side,
didn't make it.
jumping in on Halora. Plus side, not everybody here died. Unfortunately, from what we saw, it looked like it was the most elderly or the youngest. But it looks like the majority of those who are not Slain? Looking for the right word. Slain fell into a sleep. So, but unfortunately, much of the town folk and the circus folk were affected by this too.
And then we went back up there, and that's where the zombies came in, and we started telling everybody to burn the bodies.
Were the zombies the people who lived here? Or
The ones
these are
in
some...
the ones in the rich part of town, at least her family. No, it wasn't even her. No, it was everybody. Everybody in that house. We went back to look around, found this journal, and she holds it up. And then as I was down there, in the room again to see some more of the damage that has been done, I started hearing scratching on the coffins.
He puts his paw on her shoulder and just like quietly, go for two.
I didn't get a good look. As soon as I heard the scratching, I took off. But I can almost guarantee you he is probably still in that house. Unalive, but alive at the same time.
His paw tenses, like, and it kind of, you could feel it shake.
And she just puts her paw on his. She's like, it's okay. We can go take him out if you want, but I figure you probably don't want to do that.
No, I don't think I could handle that right now.
Yeah. Her husband came alive too and was chasing Kilsis down the stairs.
Okay, that's kind of funny though.
But when we got outside, it was raining out. None of the zombies outside none of the bodies outside had come to life. That's why we figured water may be stopping them from happening. I don't know. So we came back here and just started telling everybody to start burning bodies.
Okay. That's a lot. Wow. How long was I out for?
It was just a day, right?
Yeah.
Almost two.
Almost two. Okay. So yeah, you were spaced for almost 2 days.
Shit. Well, what are we doing now?
Right now, I've already sent a letter to my contacts to see about getting some help for all the healers here. But after that, I mean, it's basically just going to find Natsu to see if we can do anything. And if we can't, then to take him out.
There's a few people who have expressed interest in joining us, including I believe you two may have met him first, but he was over at the circus. I too send out requests for help too. I don't know who's going to answer. We also found this, and he kind of rolls the basketball arcane orb on the table a little bit.
Hey, that's mine. Why do you have it?
You left it on the table.
Shh. Quit making sense. She picks it up.
He just,
I
well,
don't know what to do.
excuse me, Your Majesty. He just goes back to rolling it back and forth.
She picks it up so he can't drop it and break it.
Well, you two have certainly gotten closer.
Well, when you're chased by zombies, I mean, you should have heard him scream, though. Oh my goodness.
Hey, hold on. You screamed your daylights off, too. I heard you.
Yeah, fair. But I didn't get grabbed by them.
Well, what am I supposed to do when I get grabbed by the undead? I'm not a brave man.
Obviously. She just looks at Odd like, don't worry, he's never gonna replace you. You're too awesome and he's too stinky.
He just rolls his eyes.
Okay, well, let's go get Odd something to eat, because I guarantee you he is hungry as hell after not eating for 2 days.
I'm actually alright. I kind of feel like I've taken too much time.
Yeah, but we can at least go snag something, maybe get some potions, because I'm pretty sure we're out. I do still have the Dead Eye potion, though. I just remembered that.
Off topic, did we learn which direction Natsu fled to, or do we not know that?
I don't think we've been able to determine that yet, no.
Okay, we'll have to probably ask around on that, or take a point in a direction and go in that direction. So, if we're going to be buying potions, then if we're going to be venturing off, I suggest that maybe we should get a map or something.
The mention of the potions, he was just like, Armand! And he runs out.
He's good! She starts chasing him.
Kilsis runs after them.
And the dog's running too. And
Just like, as she's running behind him, she's just yelling, "He's fine! He's okay!"
I need to see for myself, because I feel like I'm going crazy.
Fair. She's chasing.
He's still
And-
yelling, Armand!
and within no time, you get to the store, which is closed.
Oh, he actually took our advice.
And it says, we'll be back tomorrow.
Is there like a apartment above it or anything?
No.
Okay, well.
Well, do we want to come back tomorrow, or maybe go see if there's another shop that might still be open? Go
I mean,
talk
we
to
can
our raven
certainly-
friend.
Good. That means we gotta go back and talk to that sleazeball, though.
He's a sleazeball, but he's good at what he does.
He is, I'll give you that. Alright, let's see.
You do see
Well,
people.
I'm assuming...
You
Oh,
do
I'm
see
sorry, go
people.
ahead.
I say you do see people on the street looking at you guys like, the hell's going on? Because you got this you got this big ass tabaxi come running by screaming for Amon. And
Hell's gonna be like, "G'day, my name is Mr. Whiskers. Do you know where this shopkeeper lives?"
everybody's just looking at you like, maybe, but why do you want to know?
Because my big tabaxi friend here likes and wants to check on him.
Odd's like pawing at the door, like, Armand, I hope you're safe.
He's just worried and he wants to check on him.
Give me a persuasion, because they're looking at you guys like,
This person's crazy.
Let's
Oh
prove-
man, I have a
Can I
horrible
give
persuasion
help?
too.
Can I give advantage because of Odd pawing at the door saddeningly? Like, these
you know what? Yeah,
desperately,
yeah.
Thank you, because this is probably gonna be terrible. No, I got a nat 20.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Big sad kitty eyes worked.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, the guy's just like, oh, okay. You go up the street there, and 2 houses, after you take a right, you can't miss it. He gives you the address and everything. And it was, please don't kill him. If you're going to kill him,
We would never harm him.
He's my friend.
so I'm guessing off that way you guys go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, within no time, y'all reach his house. Modest house, nothing like fancy. But you do make it there.
Hell's gonna walk up to the door and knock on it.
And it opens, and you see Armando's look down. Oh, um, I don't do house calls.
She just bows and says, "Apologies, sir, but somebody here was very worried about you and wanted to check on you." And she steps out of the way for Odd.
Oh, and it's just like looks so defeated and tired. She's like, I'm so glad you're safe, and he's waving at him.
And you see Armando's kind of smile. He goes, "Oh, oh." He goes, I'm glad you're safe too. Are you okay?"
That's a loaded question, but I'm gonna say yes for now because not everyone I know apparently is dead now. So
He goes, "Well, I'm glad to help out with that one."
also, he's gonna point down to the dog at his feet. Do you know whose dog this is?
And he looks at the dog. "I've never seen that dog before in my life."
Okay.
And the dog just
He
sits
looks at
there,
the dog like, who do you belong to?
and the dog just barks.
Just answer my question.
And the dog barks again.
Okay.
And
I'm glad you're safe.
Armand's like, "He seems to like you."
He just showed up in my room, and I just
Hmm.
don't know.
Neither do I.
All right. Well then, sorry to bother you.
Yes.
I'm wanted to make sure you were okay because I've
Yes.
heard of all the crazy shit that's been happening.
No bother at all. I'm glad you're okay as well. As well, I have to go and attend to my wife, so I guess I'll see y'all tomorrow, maybe.
Most likely. And
Yes.
again, we're glad you are both safe and glad you took today off to spend time with with your wife. And Hell bows, said, "I hope you have an amazing day," and just starts walking away.
Yes, you too. And he just waves, and he shuts the door, and you guys are back out on the street in the rain.
Oh yeah, it's raining.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I guess we'll head back into town. I'm assuming most of the shops are closed.
Oh yes.
We can look to see if there are any shops open, but I'm not going to hold my breath. We can always use this time to try to figure out if anybody saw Natsu going through.
I guess we could ask around. Never hurts. If anybody has any recollection, seen anything aside from the giant summoning spell, anything else unusual.
Oh, but most people heard the laugh and then passed out, so they probably didn't see anything. Most, if not all. Ugh.
What have we stumbled upon?
I don't know. This was supposed to be a vacation, and here we are having to deal with this shit. Anyway. He's just like stressed all to hell. Sorry.
But
This.
Ah.
Since everything from top to bottom is pretty much closed off, we're freaking people out. Why don't we go back to the tavern, go get a drink, go get some food, and think about it?
That sounds good. said I have 4 potions of healing. Oh no, I guess we did come back and I bought those.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was. Okay. I was like, how do I have 4 of them? Okay. So we did, before he closed shop, we did buy some potions. Okay, we're good then.
Yeah, but I think you still wanted to get that orb identified, and I did mention perhaps the idea of a map or something, but
Yeah, no, I know. I
That's a
was
tomorrow
trying
thing.
to think about the potions of healing and how I feel
Mhm.
about them. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We kind of just go back to the tavern, get a drink, get some food, and talk about our next plans. Because we have nothing right now.
Okay.
If everybody else is okay with that.
Yep.
Good with
Okay, so yeah, back at the. Are you going to the Quiet Storm, or are you going to
Which
uh
one? Oh, which one was the turtle at?
Sacred
the
Garden.
yep.
I was
Let's
just
go to
thinking
the-
that too.
Yeah, so Hell remembering that is like, why don't we go to the Quiet Storm?
Into the Quiet Storm or to Sacred Garden?
To the Quiet Storm.
Okay. Not to the Tiki Bar?
I mean, I don't know if they have a bartender right now.
At that, just like, ought to like. This is the
That's what I was trying to avoid.
He's gonna run, Mr. Turtle!
So ready to the now ready to the
Yeah.
to the secret garden.
we're just providing 3-man entertainment for these people, aren't we?
And
Fred's name is Billet or Billet? I think it's Billet.
it was Billet.
Billet!
Oh my gosh.
Oh God.
And
He's carrying the dog now, by the way. He's actually tearing down the street.
Oh my lord. The Hell's just like, I want to run, but I kind of don't. But I'm probably going to. As she's like just kind of trotting along behind him. Once he starts pulling away, she'll break out into an actual run. But
Yeah, same with Kilsis.
and yeah, you get to the sacred garden, and you get to the sacred garden, and you walk in, and there's black hair, green eyed woman sitting behind the bar. And she looks up. Hi.
Hello.
Hell was under her breath, just like, oh, that didn't take long.
She goes, I couldn't let this place go. I performed here all the time, so.
I was gonna say, is this Leonie?
Yep, this is Leonie.
Okay.
Or Leonie.
She
Billet?
hasn't told us her name though. I don't think, has she?
I think so.
Okay. Okay. As long as I just want to make sure before I start addressing her.
And she goes, you see her just kind of sits there. She goes, hey, he died, and when all this happened.
Odd just hugs the dog closer to him at this. Oh.
She goes, were you friends with him?
Was a good bartender.
And she kind of smiles at that one. She goes, well, please take a seat. I'll pour you something.
Hell, like, sits down and is kind of like gesturing for Odd to sit as well.
He still has the dog in his arms, like, now the dog's like sitting in his lap as he's holding it.
And this is
Kilsis is gonna turn to Leonie. Do you need some help?
No, no, I'm going to do it like he would do. So this might take a minute.
Okay.
Please
He
take
goes
your
to
time.
sit with the others.
Not not Hell thinking, oh, so you're gonna be slow too.
She better be.
Oh yeah, no, she takes her time because she wants to do Billet, proud,
Fair.
and it takes you about like 5 minutes to get a drink.
He would be proud.
Wonderful service.
And like, she slides the drink over, and she just like stands behind the bar.
It was 2 gold, yeah?
She goes, "It's on the house. Don't worry about it."
Well, okay.
She goes, "No one's been in here for a while, so."
Well, I mean, can you blame them after everything that happened?
She goes, "No, I can't. It's just I can't think about the thought. I can't think about the fact that shutting it down."
What?
She goes, "I just can't. I can't just think about the thought. I can't bring myself to just shut the doors." So I'm just keeping it open just in case someone wants to come by and drink.
Well, we'll keep you company for as long as we can.
And she's like, "Well, I got a couple things to clean, so." And she
Yeah, no
just
problem.
she leaves the bottle on the table. She goes, "Get what you like. Um, I'll be back here." And she walks around the corner into the building to do some stuff, leaving you three just sitting here at the bar,
Well then.
watching the rain come down, and
Okay. Well, first things first. What the fuck are we doing?
We gotta find out where this thing went. Problem is, we don't have, like you said, we don't have any solid leads on where it flew off to.
I don't think we're gonna get any in this town either, since they, like I said, all passed out.
Didn't we? Hold on, sorry. I'm looking through my notes. I remember,
No, you're fine.
wasn't something going on with the demon isles?
Yeah, I think people were trying to summon the demons. Didn't we know that?
Curacao first miles because Karzus supposed to be there, and then I guess no. I guess we didn't really know. I guess we knew about the demon isle thing with Karzus being there, but Karzus was summoned here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's like, yeah, we don't know where he went.
If we, if he did fly off to wherever the Isles are, we're probably SOL because we don't have a ship to get out there.
Pretty sure there should be now a possible abandoned boat here.
Way to look on the bright side, Odd.
I am just telling the truth. I am processing, and this is how I process.
Fair. Fair.
And he's saying with like one arm around the dog, one like a beer in his other hand, like slowly sipping at it. Like I'm trying.
I have
Odd. Hell just
He's
kind of
like the epitome
slides
of
her
like
cup over to Odd as well.
he's just like the picture of like trauma right now. Just
I am
boy,
trying.
he's trying. Hair mess from running all over the place.
Well, we should probably go check on the circus and make sure they're doing what they need to do.
We did
And
want to.
then
We did want to
check
meet up
on the
with.
barracks as well.
We did want to meet up with Galru, I believe his name was. He said that he was going to meet up with us later. So I think he'd probably be interested in hearing about the zombie. I know the good vice captain herself would probably want some updates too.
Last year I remember talking to her. She was actually getting soldiers and going into the rich district.
Ooh,
Ooh, we should probably go with them.
yeah. Do
They
we
had
want to go Galru first?
they. That's the thing. They were already going in.
Oh, well, we should probably go to the rich part of town then. So we can go check on them and make sure they're good.
I agree, because we know what's running around in there.
Yeah. Yeah. How close are we? We're staying at the Quiet Storm, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I just realized I never put the Mana Stone away, so I've just been carrying it around this whole time.
Yep.
We're gonna make a pit stop so I can put this, and she holds up the Mana Stone. I'm gonna go put this away.
Curious, quick glance at this Mana Stone. Is it like a certain hue of color, or is it like crystal clear, like a crystal ball?
It is blue, like this gorgeous blue.
Hmm. But in the rare time I was kind of, rolling it around the table or anything, it didn't feel odd to the touch, warm to the touch, or anything like that.
Nope.
Hmm.
Anyway, Hell's starting to head towards the Quiet Storm so she can put it in her room.
Yeah, that's not hard. That's easy to do.
The circus is about on the way to the rich part of town, isn't it?
No, it's the opposite.
No, it's opposite side of town.
Cute.
So first things first, we're gonna ignore the circus because, like Gallery said, they have their own way of dealing with their stuff, and they're gonna be doing that. So we're just gonna go to the rich part of town.
All right. I just thought an extra pair of hands might help, but we'll do you.
And yeah,
But if they're already going there, we don't really have time to go get him.
You and your truths. Let's go.
and you guys take off. And yeah, it takes a little bit to get there on foot, like I did the first time. And it's darker by the time you get there. And the gate is open when you guys get there.
As Hell walks in, she's gonna be pulling out her short sword.
Yeah, hand is on Kilsis's rapier. Is it dark enough to where we would need light, or has it not quite hit that point yet?
It's already that dark.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna go ahead and pull out his hooded lantern and light it to give a little bit of light.
And right as you hold it up, you see a soldier standing at the door. It's like, who goes there? State your business now.
We are here to speak with. What was her name?
We're here for Vice Captain Irza.
Thank you.
And he just sits, the guard sits there for a second. And also realizes who you guys are. He goes, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, Reza, she's, yeah, come on. And he takes you into the city in the first houses you enter. He walks you guys in, and Reza's just sitting there in a chair, just kind of head back. She looks exhausted. And the dude just kind of, Commander? And you see Eraser just sit up and just looks at you guys like, oh, hi. How's it? Oh, odds up.
This up.
He's still clutching the dog. Carrying it like a baby, like.
Why you have it?
We don't know. Do you know this dog? Because we don't.
No.
Okay.
He doesn't look familiar. He just turned up randomly when we got back into town.
Huh.
Mm.
And so, what are you doing here?
Well, considering the you-know-what that we had seen running around up here, we wanted to check and see how things were going. If you needed some help.
No, we stopped it. Stop being a general term.
General.
I had to kill the kids.
Yes.
Yeah, figured that was coming. Did you guys go into the house?
Yes, I had to kill the children there. Or re-kill them, I guess.
Well, the children were outside.
Well, yeah, I had to kill them, and I had to kill the husband and the,
Did any of the zombies come out of the coffins?
no, we went down there and oh, so many people, so many dead people.
And Hell's gonna be like, and they weren't the first batch. She's apparently tried this multiple times.
Makes me wonder if any of these are the reason why we got no reaction from any of these other houses.
That would actually make sense. Because it was dead in there, wasn't it? When we were walking through there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it makes sense that they were probably long gone before then.
She's just like, yeah, I have soldiers checking everything out.
That actually, comment on that. That actually makes me think of something. We saw the soldiers guarding this place when we were coming up here, right, Hell?
We did.
I wonder if they were in cahoots with her. Because I'm pretty sure, mercenary group aside, they would have raised a hue and a cry if all of their patrons suddenly went missing.
That, and think about it, they were very skeptical to even let us in. And you're not gonna, like, because I'm assuming, since they've done it before, you would have seen the red lights. They're not gonna not notice that. So yeah, they probably were in cahoots with her. Or they were already dead and they were at her beck and call.
Actually, going on that, or is it, where were these mercenaries based? Did they come in from out of town, or were they originally based here with the Pashi folk?
She says, no, they came in. They were hired out. They were outside hires and came in.
Do you know where they came from?
Who hired them?
She says, not really. She goes, I just know they were nobles hired them. You know, and they tend to stay up this way.
Okay. Well, if you don't mind, Odd kills us. I don't say Odd, I say Mere Cheese. Mere Cheese kills us. Should we go back to the big house or should we go back to town?
I think we should probably check in on these mercenaries a little bit more, since we got that tiny little tidbit that might point us to any kind of motions to the big house. I mean, it's good as lead as any, but we're kind of grasping
Michael
at it.
said the nobles hired them, so it's like, which noble?
Captain, I'm sorry.
No,
Go ahead.
Sorry, I just want to ask one quick question. Is her house the biggest one in the area?
It is.
Okay, there's that. Got it.
So we might have to go back and see. Her journal didn't mention anything about these mercenaries, did it?
Nope.
Did not.
Well, I guess we could probably poke around, see the big house, or is there a guardhouse or anything? Or a barracks in this area that they stayed in?
She's like, if there is, we haven't found one.
Hmm.
Hell, remembering we also need to go. Oh, wait. Was there an. Where did we put that poor woman's body?
Who's?
Did we end up putting her in the cart with the children as well?
Yep.
The one in the
The
Yeah.
as we know now is the astral elf.
Astral elf. Yeah. No, we left her in there.
Yep.
We did?
We
Yep.
left her in that room.
Okay. Yeah, we should probably go check on. I know she's dead, or in quotations, dead. But you didn't, and she turns back to dang it.
Eraser.
You didn't see a woman zombie in that house, did you?
No.
So we broke the door down, so she would have been free. Yeah, but I'm wondering if she was. No, never mind. We need to go check on her though, because there could be a zombie in there still.
Well, do you need us to go with you, or do y'all have it? Because I could send some backup if y'all need it.
What do you guys think?
I think we should take care of that problem. We don't know. We don't know anything about the astral plane folk, do we?
No.
I'd say we investigate this possible problem. And then perhaps look around to see if we know anything about. She knows anything about these mercenaries, and then go from there.
That sounds like a plan.
Yep.
So going back to Mazur Manor.
Yes.
Yep.
Lovely. And you guys begin heading back that way, and it is such a different environment now, especially at night. There's it's quiet, like even eerier now that there's like all no lights, no nothing. This place could, like you could you could probably murder somebody here and people wouldn't hear it, or people would hear it because of just the quiet that's here. And within no time, you see the manor. Just this looming, just shadow of negativity and energy.
After we start searching, I finish searching it. I still say we burn the bitch down.
And you can see like they haven't been able to clean anything up yet or anything. And as you guys walk through the gate, you see the dead children.
Some say
And
Elle just like side eyes odd for a second, just to see how he's doing.
He's holding on to the dog, not really looking at anything. He's kind of just like focused on the ground.
Did the vice?
I'm sorry.
Oh,
go ahead.
sorry. I was just gonna ask, did the vice captain follow us, or?
No, she has other stuff she's dealing with too.
Okay.
Like you could tell she was.
She's spent.
Mm-hmm.
Hell looks at Odd. She's like, "Are you gonna be okay doing this?" You didn't really speak up when we kind of made the decision, so I just want to make sure you're good. She's whispering this to him.
I'll be fine. I gotta face this.
Okay.
Y'all.
If it gets to be too much, please let me know.
Okay. I will.
Now the knights, they in like full like helms, or is the face open?
They're in full helm. Like they are.
Okay, so they're like fully plated out. All right.
Yeah.
Are they the hingy helms where they like open, or do I have to pull the helmet off?
Oh, which knights? I'm sorry.
The radiant.
Oh, oh, them. Yeah, no, they are like you can pull it up and see underneath.
She's. Is there a stick nearby?
Yeah,
She's gonna pick up a stick and like lift up one of the helms just to see.
and um, it's a dude. It's a man. He's dead.
Do I know about how long he's been dead though?
Rolling a medicine.
Medicine is a +2. That's gonna suck. Oh, that's a 17.
She's like, it's gonna suck. Now it's a 17.
You know, I mean, the way my rolls have been the last couple of games, I was betting on the worst. All right.
But they they've been dead 3-4 days max.
Okay, so they were real. They were like they weren't zombies when. Okay. She just had to make sure after the conversation.
Right.
Okay. Are we able to get in the gate, or did they open the gate?
Yeah, the gate's
the front
open.
of the house.
The gate's open. The front door to the house is open.
Okay. Be on
Eh.
your guard, even though they've already cleared the house. Just to stay safe. And let's go.
And you guys enter, and being back in this place is just wrong. And as soon as you enter, the first thing you see is the dead body the of Nia's husband, with multiple stab wounds, and
Mm.
pretty much
Sorry, go ahead.
they killed him at the bottom of the stairs.
You didn't deserve to die twice.
And no movement so far. The house is dead silent.
Well, so we don't do any damage before we go upstairs. I say we check the study one last time. So we don't like if she is up there and she is zombified and we have to take her out, we don't do any more damage.
I agree.
So
Into the study we go. Hi ho, hi ho.
hmm, so back where the piano was and everything,
Yeah,
like go that where
in
you
that area.
yeah, and yeah, looking for anything in particular.
The first thing Hell's gonna look for is like letters and stuff that she may have sent, or like a ledger book, money book, to see if she's the one that hired the guard or not.
Okay.
That's an investigation, right?
Yep.
I'm good at those, hopefully. Haha, that's a 21.
Um, you do find ledgers, and none of them have anything to do with the radiant shields. Everything seems very up and up. Just now, granted, there are like odd expenses in there,
What
like
kind of odd expenses?
just like the odd like magical stuff, like crystals and and stuff like that. Just like essentially like prep work stuff to
Do
uh,
we see any of that stuff around, or would it, like, obviously, most of it's probably going to be downstairs, but
you see none of it up here.
okay. I'm not going back down those stairs. You can't fucking make me.
I'll go.
I mean, by all means, go ahead.
I guess I'll take a deep breath and head downstairs with the lantern. I am going quietly just in case, eyes and ears open.
Okay.
And then carefully lowering the hood so that it gives me enough light for dark vision, but enough that I can shut it quickly at the first sound.
Okay. And so Odd and Hello are y'all just sitting up there waiting until
Uh, Hell's gonna still look around and just I'm still trying to think of what else I would like to look for. Sorry.
all good. So kills this. It takes you 15, 20 minutes to get all the way down because it was a long way. And as you get to the bottom, you see a very gruesome sight. All the coffins have been ripped open or stabbed through. And there's all kinds of blood on the floor. And yeah, it was a bloodbath in here.
Search deserves so much better. He's
And
going to raise up the lantern a little bit and kind of look around, um, kind of seeing if there's any documents, any implements, anything that he can look at to give some sort of clue.
roll me investigation.
Yeah. 15?
Not bad. As you look around at this place and some of the stuff that Hell had been reading off, you find it here. But then something odd catches your eye. The crystal that was in that she was using earlier. It's there. It's glowing.
Is it the same kind of focus that I stole from her body? The same purple crystal, or is it different?
No, this one's a giant red. Here, you know what? I'll do one better for you.
Uh-huh.
I will bring up the map.
Oh no. I didn't touch anything though.
I would say it's just because he had the picture.
I
in
know.
mind.
Say I
But
didn't.
yes, I wouldn't
didn't-
put it past him to do something like that.
Okay, so we're getting rid of Hill, who isn't here.
Yes.
The bad thing is, Lady Mazur's body is still here.
And say she wouldn't have. I guess she could have come back as a zombie, but she got split in half, so it'd be a very useless zombie.
Yep, both halves of her body are still right where they were. And Kill, you are about here.
And then that crystal right there is the one that's kind of still glowing.
Here, I'll show you. This one right here.
Hmm.
The rest of them have stopped.
He's going to be very careful as he steps closer to her body and that glowing crystal. Kind of raising the lantern up a little bit higher to get a better look at it, but pausing for a second and looking down at her body, kind of muttering under his breath. You don't deserve to meet them again after what you did, but at the same time, I hope you got to see them one last time. And then he's going to go back to looking at the glowing crystal. Not touching it, mind. Just looking at it.
Kilsis,
Mm-hmm.
roll me a wisdom save, please.
What? Why?
Yeah, you talk to the dead body.
Oh.
7?
Okay. Please join me on 101 for a minute.
What? Why?
I'll be there too, just not there.
I'm scared.
I would be if I were you.
I am very scared.
Your turn.
Alright, let's go. Alright. Alright. So, as you begin looking at this crystal, just kind of staring at it, you suddenly begin to feel weightless. And suddenly, you feel yourself being drawn forward. And before you know it, you're not in you're not in your own body anymore. You're weightless, formless almost. And you come back into this darkness. And then you see it again. This throne. A large dragon skeleton behind the throne. Ruins everywhere. And then you see Natsu's eyes just open and look right at you. And just kind of smiles. Hello. Are you looking for me?
It is definitely not the Natsu's tone of voice speaking to me, is it?
No, not at all.
As much as I hate to say it, Yes, we are.
I don't know you.
It's lovely because I don't know you either.
So why search for me?
Because you took something that doesn't belong to you.
Really? And what have I done to do? What have I taken from you?
You took a good friend of ours.
Hmm. And what friend was that? I've taken lots of people, so you have to
You're
be a more.
inside of him right now, and we want him back.
Oh, this vessel. Um, I can't do that. You see, this is my new home, and I really don't want to give it up. Yes, but why don't you just find new friends?
No. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Again, you took something that didn't belong to you. And as my right as a thief, I'm gonna take it back without permission if need be.
And he just smiles and just leans forward in his chair. Then, by all means, come and get me. I'll be waiting. Don't wait. Don't let me wait too long, though. My empire is already starting.
While he's monologuing, I'm gonna take a quick glance around the area. I know it is the same area from my dream, but is there any identifying markings or anything?
Um, roll me a perception.
Decent perception, but uh, 13.
As you begin to try to look around, look for anything, you suddenly hear, "Oh, poor tiefling, not so bright." And you hear a snap, and suddenly, roll me a deck save as you come back.
Boy. I love how I rolled everything 19 plus 7. So 19 plus stuff.
And suddenly you are shunted just back into your body, and before you know what happens, you fly backwards, and just being athletic enough and being dexterous enough, you hit the you hit here, like
Hmm.
you're thrown this way, and you just happen to flip just right and land on your feet on the other side of the table.
He's gonna stand up a little bit and dust himself off. Is the crystal still glowing?
No, it goes dark.
But okay. I didn't see any identifying like sigils, symbols, or anything.
You did not.
But this is the same floating castle from my dream, correct?
Not floating, but
or the same castle I had seen.
Yep.
Lovely. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna kind of flip off the crystal and then try to see if I can find, again, any other booklets, papers, any other focus um, that I can find.
Nothing. Nothing else down here. Everything else is inconsequential.
All right. I guess after he finishes and does another brief courtesy glance, he's going to make his way back towards the staircase then.
Okie dokie. Let's jump back over.
Okay.
And we are back.
Welcome back.
Oh, there's.
Hello.
What up?
So yeah. After about 30 or so, 45 minutes or so, Kilsis comes back up the stairs.
Seeing him come back up the stairs, I was gonna say, did you find anything?
Hey.
Hmm?
Oh, demon friend is spying on us.
Oh. How?
I think, you know those nice glowing crystal red orbs that are down there? Fabulous decorations, by the way. I think those were scrying stones, in addition to this, and he holds up the purple stone that he had.
So we should chuck that as far away as we can? Or use it to our advantage? What do you think?
We had it looked at by Armand earlier, remember? And he said it was kind of a scrying stone. I think that's what he said. It was like a scrying stone.
Mm-hmm.
Could use this to pinpoint his exact location, because of my little conversation with him, I think I'm gonna have an idea of where he might be.
Where would that be?
He goes on to describe the broken down castle um, that he had seen in the middle of, I guess, this decrepit land covered in scale covered people, conveniently not mentioning other details like that he had seen this place prior. Um, and also mentioning the throne room with the split skeleton and the dragon skeleton laying around it. And he's not keen on giving up Natsu.
Whether he's keen on it or not, he has a friend, and that friend means a lot to us.
And
You're
I told him
giving
that.
up one way or another.
Well, he's inviting us in. He seems to think that he's going to keep that body, but you do realize what we might have to do.
No, yeah, I know. But I think, as Odd had said, when all this first happened, it would be what he wanted, rather than being what he is now.
Indeed. But unfortunately, aside from what I saw when he and I were having a little chat, I really don't know where this place might be.
Well, we have a description. Well, when Kilsis is explaining it, is any of it ringing anything to Halora?
Roll me a history.
21? Wait. No. 22. 22. Because it's a +3. 22. I'm dumb.
It's weird. It's like
Oh,
right
no,
there.
no, I'm sorry. It just came through. I don't know what that was. I was actually like when I rolled it, I thought I rolled, but that was actually Kills. It's only 13, so no, never mind. Never mind.
Okay, all right, cool.
Yeah, because it did the bloop sound, and I'm like, wait, I just rolled, and then I know, yeah, no, it was only 13.
Well, it like it's that itch in the back. You know, like that itch in the back of your head. You can't just like reach. You know, it's like right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like that. You know, you're like,
It sounds familiar, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Like that kind of itch, or
yeah,
just like,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. It's that like you know it. Like it's right there on the tip of your tongue. But anytime you try to access it, it's not. It's not coming through.
Yeah.
Question. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Did Kilsis get any ringing bells by this place, or did we, or was it no? That he's kind of having the same thing as Halor.
Same. It.
Okay. I just couldn't
He's
remember
right
what we
there.
established.
Did you say if she found any letters, or did she just find the ledger books?
Just the ledger books.
There were no letters or anything. Okay.
No.
Are there any boxes?
Not in here.
Okay, I don't like the way you worded that, but okay. Do you feel like you're running a fever?
We could go poke around upstairs. I found some gold up there earlier. Unfortunately, because of husband dearest, and he waves at the body by the front door, I didn't get too much farther than that.
Yeah. Oh, we do need to go make sure that elf is dead.
We should check on her next.
On our way out, it goes the doorway to the hallway to the stairs, right?
Yep.
It's like doorway, hallway that has the stairs, I mean.
Yep.
Okay. Nothing in the hallway, I would assume. Besides the dead body.
Not that you're seeing.
Okay. Yep, up the stairs we go.
Mm-hmm.
All
Don't
right.
drag us out, sorry.
No, you're no. This is awesome to me.
I'm loving it.
And so, who is helming the walk up the stairs?
I would assume. I mean, I still have my lantern, so unless you guys had brought out yours.
What's a lantern? I'm just using my dark fish.
Yeah, you don't need.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll go ahead and shut off the hooded lantern then.
Hell would probably be in the lead just because she was talking and walking.
Roll me a perception, please.
I don't want to. No, just give me 1 second. My perception. There it is. 19.
Oh, nice.
That is mine this time, I promise.
Yeah, I saw. And as you walk up the stairs and look towards your right to where the door was, where the body was, you quickly catch movement walking in there.
She's going to. Am I at the top of the stairs or?
Yes, you're like right at the top, and you were
You
just
guys
about.
just see Hell pull out her rapier and her short sword and just get ready.
Yeah, Kilsis quickly takes out his own rapier, and once he sees her doing the same thing.
She lets them know like somebody just walked into that room. And she's gonna sneak. She's gonna try to be stealthy. Heading up to the door.
All right. If you're gonna try to be stealthy, I need
Oh, bam.
stealth rolls from everybody.
Okay.
27.
14? Or I'm sorry, no. Yeah, 14. Sorry.
15.
I was gonna say, what about odd? All right, cool. So you guys, as far as you know, you're being stealthy. You're on point. And as you get to the room and um, you begin looking around the corner to see what's in here, what's going on. And right as you look around the corner, that's where we'll take a break and we'll come back and tell you what happens next.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and take a quick break, and like I said, we'll see you back here in about 15 minutes, and we'll continue on from there.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
so yeah, be right back, guys, and we are back. So, as we left off from 50 minutes ago, um, you guys had just re-entered Mazur Manor. Some lovely stuff happened downstairs with Kilsis running into a certain familiar demon, and then coming back and letting everyone know what's going on. And as that happened, they decided to walk upstairs. Her Hale heard a noise, or not heard a noise, saw a figure, and had just they had just made it to the door. And as you guys come around the corner, you see a dark robed individual just kneeling down, looking at the dead elven woman.
Does Hell hear, or is the person saying anything that Hell could hear?
They don't say. They're not saying anything. But they slowly just stand.
Um,
Uh, what languages? What languages do
Hell
you guys speak?
speaks.
Uh, Common, Infernal, Thieves' Camp.
Hell is common, draconic, and thief scant.
And what about odd?
Common and giant.
Okay, cool. Well, you hear you just hear this. You hear a language you don't understand. You don't know what it is, and then they turn, and as they turn, you see the long mask, like the hooked beak of a raven,
Oh, Jesus, not
and
you.
you see the glowing red eyes, and they just look at you. So you come back.
I could say the same thing about you.
This is true.
Were you that upset I wouldn't dance with you?
I wasn't expecting you to be here.
Well, you know, when you and that bitch took our friends, kind of should have expected it.
Oh no, I was expecting that one. This time, this time was a surprise though.
We gotta figure out where the hell our friend is. So, make it easy on us. Just tell us, please.
That one I do not know. So I have other arrangements since my employer's dead.
Can I do an insight check on them when they say they don't know anything?
Sure.
6.
Bring my yachts here.
I
If you
can't
need
tell if
parts,
they're lying
eBay
or not.
Motors ensures a guaranteed fit.
That mask.
Hey, Dave.
Yep. Wait.
That mask says nothing. Like that mask hides any kind of
Small.
um
They're small.
any kind of
Just go to eBay Motors where the
expression
check means
or-
a guaranteed fit. Let's ride.
or like no body language coming from nothing. He is like completely stoic.
Hell is going to. I had something I was gonna say. No, I've lost it. Damn it. She's gonna be witty for once. Shit. So are you? And she's just been like, so you're gonna tell us your name, or are we gonna have to figure it out ourselves? Just kind of like feeling to see if he's actually gonna be truthful.
And why should I do that?
I mean, you tried to kill all of us. One, you knocked this one out. I feel like we should know the name of the person that tried to kill us.
No.
Well, it's okay. We already know it anyway. I just wanted to see how truthful you were going to be with us.
Man's a professional.
He is. They are. Excuse me. They are.
But unfortunately, I'm not
Oh
here.
no, that was what it was. What were you saying to this poor defenseless woman right here? If you don't mind me asking. And if you could give us any information on her, that'd be great.
And you keep looking, and you can tell who they're looking at. You don't know if it's you, if it's Odd, if it's Kilsis, or all three of you. It's just it's unsettling. Just
She's not gonna let it show, but yeah, I get you.
and they just sit there. If you don't speak the language, then why should you care?
Because she didn't ask for this.
Oh, I know.
Are you the one that stole her from the astral dimension?
I said, you hear, I would never do such thing. Elson
It
just
wasn't. She just puts her hands up. She's still got her swords, obviously, so she's like, hands up, the swords up, like, I wasn't trying to say that you did. I was just asking you a question. I apologize if I struck a nerve.
and just gonna I'm sorry too.
Why is that?
Out of professional courtesy, I've been acting very unprofessional today. And
I'm just gonna throw this out there. You knew the person. You knew this girl.
and I am sorry for my unprofessional behavior. But may I ask a favor?
It depends. Is it gonna come with a stab in the heart?
Eventually, yes, but not today.
Ish. Okay. Well, let's hear what this favor is, and we'll tell you if we decide on it.
I am taking the girl here. Plain and simple. I am taking her and I am leaving.
I mean, nobody's gonna stop you, but you do realize what's happened around here. As much as I don't like you, just be careful.
And even she doesn't deserve that.
There's a lot she didn't deserve. Yes, but... And they sit there. But... Our fight will happen. Don't think you're not without fault in what happened to her.
Yeah, I was hoping you wouldn't realize it was us. But we will cross that bridge when we get there. We did not know she was in here.
Undoubtedly.
And Hel puts her weapons away and steps out of the way.
And they walk over and take out the bolts and unhook the girl from the chair. And pick her up and begin walking out with her. And Odd, as they walk past you, they stop and look right at you. I just like you to know the bounty is not for you. There's another one coming for you.
What? Bounty?
And they just start walking at that point.
Tony.
Does the dog react to this person at all?
Oh, it's snarling. Hasn't stopped snarling. The hair is all stood up on end. And they don't pay the dog any mind.
Why is there a bounty on me?
Why is there a bounty on me?
Elsis doesn't say anything.
And you hear the footsteps as they walk down the stairs, and then silence once again.
Okay, so we all have bounties. What?
That's a not right now. I think that's a not right now problem.
Fair. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and start heading back to town, I guess. What do you guys think? Or is there anything else that we should go look at?
Did we not want to check in the... Remember, I found gold in the main bedroom before Husband Dearest decided to pounce on me. There could be more of what we're looking for there, maybe?
That is a good point. One last check in there and then head back to the circus, I guess.
Yes.
And she gives a look at Odd, like, you still good?
Yeah, I'm fine. Is the dog still going off, or now that they've disappeared, it's
Uh,
done?
the dog's still growling, but then like after a little bit and realizing that this person's gone, then if he, the dog, he finally just kind of and just turns and starts walking with you guys.
Alright. Yeah.
Just
And
gonna
Hell
follow
starts heading
y'all.
towards. I was gonna say Hell starts heading towards the master bedroom.
Yeah, Kilsis is gonna lead him to where he found that chest earlier.
And yeah, you guys get in there, and the room has been tossed.
I think her friend was looking for something, wasn't he? Or it may have
Who?
been the guards. The room wasn't tossed like this when I originally came in here, so it was either the guards or our robed friend. Or somebody else.
Probably the second. Just my thought.
Yeah, I guess, where did I find that chest earlier? Was it the desk, or?
It was the desk.
I'm gonna take another look at the desk then, see if there's anything else that I may have missed.
That's what Hell would do too.
Roll me an investigation.
Are you assisting, or
I will
are you
assist,
gonna
yeah.
do? Okay. Uh, 23.
As you begin looking around more and feeling around the desk, suddenly you feel a switch underneath the desk.
Can I check to see if it's trapped?
It doesn't look trapped.
I'm going to kind of glance over at Odd and Halora, nod, and then flick it.
Even Ash just flicks it.
Just looks over and then click.
Well, he pauses for a second to see if he gets acknowledgement before he does.
You don't know what you found.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, I found a switch.
It's like, hey, I'm letting y'all know there's a switch here before I hit the button.
Push it. Stir it.
Yeah, throw the switch.
Pull the lever.
Oh, the lever, Crunk.
Thank you. I was about to say the same thing. And you hit the switch. And right underneath the dresser, or underneath right underneath the dresser, a piece of the floorboard just slides out the way. And there's a small box sitting there.
Can I reach the box without moving the dresser, or am I gonna need some help for that?
No, you can reach it.
All right, I reach in and I carefully pull it out.
And as you grab it and pick it up, you suddenly hear a pink.
Uh-oh.
I was going to ask if it was trapped. Dang it. Azu, like, would Hell have heard the pink?
Oh yeah. It was loud.
Do you have a box?
I have box.
Run.
Yeah, run.
So as you guys begin running, I need an athletics check.
Not 20 for
Acrobatics?
Halora.
God damn it.
Athletics.
Or. I want my good rolls back, dang it.
So, what all do we get? With some athletics?
4.
21 for Hell.
17.
So you guys begin running, just running. And Kilsis, you fall behind instantly. Odd and Hill are just straight vroom, along with the dog too. By the time you make it like out the door and like halfway down the hall, they're already to the stairs and running down the stairs. And I need one more.
Oh, God.
What? No, never mind.
It's better, 19.
10.
Okay. So, now here's the fun part.
Oh, I don't want to know.
Kilsis, you make it to the top of the stairs. Odd Hell, you make it to the door. As suddenly you see black runes all across the lawn. All the way, all across the manor. And as y'all make it there, you feel like things start rumbling.
I'm going to yell out Halora's name and also Mayor Cheese and quickly chuck the box at them from the top of the stairs. If I can.
Hell's gonna try to catch it.
Athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
For me?
For both of y'all.
Alright, I'm gonna do acrobatics. It's still a 10!
About Kilsis, let's see what this roll is. Acrobatics or athletics to just launch this box.
17 for acrobatics.
Well,
Can Odd try catching it too?
yeah.
Yeah, I yelled out both of y'all's names.
You see,
It could be a 10.
you see Odd jump and like roar and misses, and then here comes Halora, and you grab a hold of it and like you bobble it for a minute, and as soon as you grab it, all of a sudden all the sigils go from black to red.
Uh-oh.
And some damage time.
Yep, saw that coming.
Hell yeah.
Yay.
Would you stop being painful? That'd be great.
Who? Me? No, never.
No, not you. My browser won't let me scroll up to do my daggum hit points.
I'll go say that. Never.
Don't be mean.
I cannot promise anything.
I know.
You all take 23 points of damage.
Oh, oh God.
Jesus!
As suddenly, the whole house, you just hear... as,
I don't like it.
like, you see claws come out of the ground on either side of the house and just grab a hold and start pulling. And the whole house starts just sinking into the ground. And
This is... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
and none of you got out of off the premises. So suddenly, the damage y'all took is because of what happens here. You all get pulled in and fire and pain and just all around just a horrible, horrible feeling as you feel yourself get shunted. And I gotta ask each one of you, high or low?
Uh, hi.
Low.
And
Low.
okie dokie. Well, suddenly your pain is met by a cool sensation as suddenly you all hit the water. And it's just this instant just and lots of pain all at once. Everything hurts. Fur singed, skin burning, just lots of ow.
When we surface, can I see a body of or a laying mass anywhere?
You do not.
Shit.
You do not see land anywhere.
Uh, do we see the sky itself, or are we kind of in a cavern somewhere?
You see the sky. You see the stars. You just don't know where the hell you are.
Are there any ships, anything nearby?
You don't see anything.
Shit.
You guys are like in the dark. And just floating. And you and
I might. I don't know.
and you suddenly look up and you see Odd floating there, and then you hear the dog whimpering as it's like trying to swim and keep up, and like essentially trying to hold on, like trying to find something to grab purchase to.
Elle's gonna swim over and put the dog's paws around her, like piggyback.
And yeah, you guys are just
Does Hell still have the box?
yes.
Okay.
And yeah, you guys are just out in the middle of the ocean.
Okay, let's see what I've got. I don't think I have anything that would help us here.
Um,
Nope.
Odd's just floating on his back.
Why are you floating?
Where else am I going? Am I supposed to run?
No, you
DM.
see, my dumbass thought you were like floating above the like above the water. I don't know why.
No. He's just floating on his back on the water. Kind of like lazy float.
DM, you said that if I use a spell slot, I could summon, I could cast Find Familiar, right? Without having to ritual cast it.
Right.
Um, could I potentially do that? Um, cast Find Familiar, and then instead of bringing her back as a weasel, bring her back as a small owl.
Does it need certain
Does need
components?
Yeah, charcoal, incense, and herbs. I don't know if I have that. I don't think I have any of those components. Shoot.
So yeah, no.
Uh, quick check around then. Do I see anything on the horizon as I'm looking around? Like any dark land masses or anything?
Um, Romeo, my perception.
23.
Nothing.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna pick a direction and start swimming.
Gilsis is gonna follow her.
Odd to.
I'm going to head. Do I know what their directions are?
I mean,
I'm gonna head to the right.
just head to the right.
Oh goodness.
And so on the athletics.
Friggin' athletics checks.
Oh my goodness. Can you not like? Could you not? Like, could you seriously not? Because that's only a 12 for me.
That's 7. Where's Odd got the nat 20?
He's just casually like backstroking. He's on his back. Whoosh.
Hell's like struggling to carry the dog and swim.
I think
The
at
one-
that point he would have grabbed the dog and like had the dog like on his belly as he's just backstroking.
Dog just chilling there.
Yeah.
Dog's like, oh, thank God. So yeah, as you swim for a little bit, but suddenly everything is getting tight. It's not odd. Odd's over here, just like, I'm good. But everything is you're getting tired. And yeah, you guys are starting to get to the point where like just holding yourself afloat is getting harder. And every now and then you can catch yourself just kind of like, catching breath as you start going under, but then you pull yourself back up and try to keep going. And suddenly you see a boat.
I guess I'm struggling at this point, but I'm gonna pause, throw my hands straight upwards, and not really caring who they might be, since all we see is boat, is fire a firebolt straight up into the air.
Okay. And you guys instantly start hearing, we have people. and you start hearing like alarms and whatnot.
Is the box small enough to fit in Hell's bag?
No, it's a little bit bigger than the bag.
Okay.
And they instantly throw over a rope ladder, and you see some people actually kind of climb down, helping you aboard. You know, like, take our hand, come on, hurry up, come on.
Hell gladly does so.
The same with Kelsus.
And they pull you out the water, and
Bless you.
you guys are just waterlogged and just all kinds of tired, and thank God someone came. And um suddenly you hear someone walk up to you just like, ahoy there. And who are you fine people to be swimming out here and at this time of night?
It wasn't by choice. And she's trying to disguise her voice as best she can while shivering. Name's Mayor. I almost said Mayor Cheese. Name's Mr. Whiskers.
And you see a human man in privateer gear. He goes, well, Mayor Whiskers? Or, you just say Mayor. Mr.
I didn't say Mayor, it's supposed to be Mr.
He goes, Mr. Whiskers. He goes, I'm Captain Sail. S-A-E-L. Sail.
Okay, gotcha.
He goes, Sail Garrus at your service. That's Garis.
Thank you. Could you tell us where we are? Kind of just got thrown into the water.
Someone must have not liked you, friend.
Hey, well, par for the course at this point.
Yes, well, if you must know, pretty much, if you're looking at the map. Okay, I'm about to ping where you guys are. You guys are up here.
Jeez.
Wow. Up by Thamus?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, we got launched.
Yeah.
Hills. Right now we're on our way to Ravenfall. Ravenfall.
Where is that?
Ravenfall
It's up at
is
the very top of the map
up
there.
here.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, I was looking at the other part.
Does Ravenfall sound familiar?
Hills. Ravenfall is pretty much one of the places to reach the Mana Wilds if you want to go. It's the last civilized place before you break into the Mana Wilds. Because we're escorting a group of adventurers up that way now.
Are you gonna have to make a pit stop anywhere before you hit Ravenfall?
Is Sorry, my friend, but no.
Could you kindly make a pit stop somewhere before you hit Ravenfall?
Looks
His,
like we're going to fall.
his. Where would you like to go?
And honestly, just the closest dock at this point we can charter somewhere back to where we need to be.
His. Honestly, the closest place we can get you at this point is getting in close so I can actually read it and tell you. Is Elian Tyrion.
What do you guys think? Should we just stop there and then get back to Aramore?
I think so. That might be best. The Manor Wilds are probably not a place we want to be, at least not willingly.
Mayor Cheese, what do you think?
Yeah, let's stop at that place.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind at least docking long enough for us to get off, that would be great.
Hills now. And what about our fee?
How much is it gonna cost us?
Hills. Since that's going out of our way. Hills, but you don't have a ship or anything, so I'll say about 300 gold will do it.
Oh, looks at either of them like, do you guys have any gold?
I hold up 150.
Okay. Well, that takes less out of my pocket at least.
And you're carrying odds. money.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've got odds.
Literally 150 is all I have, so.
Yeah, just give me 100. Alright, we can pay that fee.
That's very well.
Up front or when we get there? Just to make sure.
Hills, not like you can go anywhere without us, so
Fair.
we'll let you hold on to it until
Okay. Then
you
I
get
will take
there.
that 100. Did Kelsis hand Hell the money?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So we'll do that. And then let me write this down.
Yeah, so sit back, enjoy the ride, and we'll get you there here safely.
Okay. Hell's like still clutching the box next to her chest.
Do you have a spare room or spare space in the hold that we could rest? As you can see, he kind of gestures to all of them. We're not exactly at 100% shape.
Hills, that I can. Hills, but sadly, we don't just have rooms for everyone. But, seeing that you are paying customers, Hills, we can at least spare one room. If you don't mind hanging out with one of our other clientele.
Wouldn't be a problem.
No, should be fine.
It was very well. Well then, follow me.
Odd
And-
follows. Or not odd, hell, sorry.
I imagine we all follow.
Yeah, I don't want to speak for other people. I don't even know why I said odd.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I've been quiet.
But yeah, you guys go and in a room, and you hear someone's, say, "Hey, stowaway, you got some roommates for tonight."
Oh, so okay.
And they let you go in, and they're like, don't let him talk you up. He's getting thrown off the first chance we get to. So
Okay.
and yeah, and they shut. The captain shuts the door, and you see a man with like long hair braided, like a big braid over the top, goes down to about the middle of his back, and like pretty much hair on the side, everything pulled back, half elven man, a little bit of a soul patch, and goatee kind of, real
Mm-hmm.
trimmed and kept nice, and he's kind of looks up, red hair. He's like, "Hi,
Hello.
you guys look like hell."
We've been through it. But thanks for noticing.
Yeah. He goes, "Well, I can say the same." He goes, I kind of fell out the sky."
Oh,
What?
the sky.
Yeah. I was messing with some stuff I wasn't supposed to. Um, was on a trip by myself, and some things happened, and some weird crystal shattered, and next thing you know, I'm falling out the sky, and I land on their ship. Lucky me.
Where were you when that happened?
I was in the burning desert. I was I was doing some, just some bodyguard duty, trying to make some extra money, and then some dumb wizard decided to touch something that he wasn't supposed to, and I'm here. Kind of sucks, especially
Big
out,
Hazard, I heard.
especially when I don't know where here is.
Yeah, pretty dumb to touch things you don't know about, right, guys?
I know.
He lays down.
Who would do something like that? Hell goes and sit next to him.
Kilsis just scowls at the two of you.
He goes, I know, right? Who would just go touch something without knowing what it was?
You also want to hear something crazy?
That's what's that?
We also fell out of the sky.
Huh? Small world.
After
Yeah, 'cause
somebody
someone
touched
touched
something they
something.
weren't supposed to.
And he just kind of looks at you guys. Was this kind of like ordained to happen, or do y'all believe in fate?
Maybe.
Do y'all believe in the fate type stuff?
Yes.
Fate is fate. It happens, it happens.
Hell's, what's your name?
He goes, well, go back over here. He goes, Anir. Anir Xeris.
In here.
Nice to meet you.
Spelling, sir.
ENIRZERAS.
Thank you.
He goes, none of y'all would happen to have a cigarette, would you?
Sadly, no. I gave that habit up a long time ago.
I
by a
wish.
long time ago. I mean, I never picked it up.
Yes. Yes. Oh my God! I need a cigarette.
Well, maybe we can bum one off one of the townsfolk when we land.
Maybe. Yeah. So what are y'all doing down this way?
Well, I mean, same as you. Somebody, and we're not going to name names, picked up something they weren't supposed to, and we landed in the water. I have no idea where we even were until the captain said something.
Interesting. Here's let you know. I'm a paladin, Order of the Dragon. Here's honestly right now I am looking for. Actually, I'm looking for work right now since I'm pretty sure my other team is dead.
Would
Fair.
we know? Would we know about the burning desert? Like this team, not our old team.
I mean, it's not anything um like hidden or anything. It's yeah, y'all would know about the burning desert.
What are y'all doing out there? That place is literally a burning hell. There's nothing out there but wasteland.
And here's interesting, just random stuff out there too.
Really?
There's old what's it called? There's old ruins and stuff like that. Wizards love it out there, apparently.
Might be something to investigate if we ever go by there one day. But isn't the burning desert supposed to be impossible to cross?
Well, apparently it's not anymore. Fires like vanished.
So is it just the desert now?
Oh no, it's still hot as hell. So I mean, it'll still kill you if you're out there for long.
So the less burning desert. Lesser burning desert now.
I mean, yeah, about right.
Interesting.
It's still hot, and I'm the one that's in full armor.
I was going to say, is he still in plate mail?
No, it's all sitting in one part of the room with this gigantic spear against the wall too.
Ooh, that
Does his
must
armor
be
have
hot.
any? Does his armor have any sigils or anything on it from his order?
It just has like a lot of draconic iconography, but that's about it. But right now he's in he has all his armor off. He's in like just kind of leather pants, no shoes, and just like a tank top.
Has Odd heard of anything called the Order of the Dragon?
Um, being that what you like, you're fighting, you know, you're a martial type character. Um, roll me a history with advantage.
Watch it do nothing for me. Okay, that's an 11.
With advantage? Damn. Um, they you've heard of the Order of the Dragon, but it's they're very hard to find. Because you know most paladins, like, they come from like Crystaldale. They kind of, every paladin sect has a sect in Crystaldale, but the Order of the Dragon never, like, uh never like settled down like that. And if someone's saying they're Order of the Dragon, that's high praise, because not, they don't just take members. Like, they, each order member kind of trains somebody. So it's not one of those like they have a huge sect. They just go around. I was like, you know what, you look like you can be part of this, and they train that person.
Kind of the old singular mentor apprentice system.
Right.
Odd's just gonna kind of whisper to Hell that this guy isn't too bad.
And she whispers back, I'm getting that vibe. Seems like a okay person at least.
And you see him just kind of sitting there shaking his leg, like bouncing his leg.
Somebody's fiending, isn't he?
Yeah, it was just, I need a cigarette. And he,
Huh?
yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I was writing something. And, but yeah, he's just kind of just bouncing his leg a little bit, just like, oh. Because I'll get one eventually. I'm okay. I promise, I'm okay.
You didn't ask one of the crew members? There's apparently another adventure party on board, according to the good captain.
Yeah, I don't. They're not really one for letting me out of here.
We're able to meander about free, I believe. He never said we had to stay in here.
We are paying customers.
I was gonna say, we could always go see if someone has one for you.
He's like, you'll do that?
Sure.
What else are we supposed to do?
He goes, oh, that. He goes, I would be greatly appreciative.
Bouncing legs gonna give me anxiety. She gets up. She takes the box with her, and she's gonna carry that thing around with her forever. She's like, all right, I'll be back.
He's like, thank you. I mean, granted, I can't go anywhere, so I'll be right here.
Yeah, well, obviously. She walks out the door.
God's gonna follow.
Tilsis is gonna follow as well.
It was great. No cut, but also
Actually,
the door
no.
just.
Tilsis will stay behind since he knows he's a little bit on thin ice with Odd and Halora.
So, I will have you both roll me a D. Whoever wants to lead. I know who's leaving Team Kilsis. It's Kilsis. And whoever's leading the other team, I'm going to have one of y'all roll a D20 and we'll go see who goes first.
Go on.
Always.
I have to. That's a 12.
That's an 8.
Oh, shit.
I want my good rolls back.
And so we will start with Hell and Odd. So you guys leave the ship or leave the room. Yeah, you guys have full reign.
Do
Or
we hear the other adventuring party as we walk down this hall?
um roll me a perception.
Both of us are just odd.
Either one.
You got this.
Perception. That's a 24.
You can hear a couple people talking.
Wait, sorry. 21. My bad.
Still, you still hear people talking. Talking about how you hear like this kind of high pitched, more voice like this. Telling, all right, we can't wait to get there, and just the Meta Wilds is gonna be amazing. And
Sound like nerds.
huh?
I was like, Odd said sounds like nerds.
Yeah, but maybe those nerds have a cigarette.
Anyway, continue, DM.
And as you walk down the hall, and like you hear this guy talking, you hear this person talking, and also you hear this very deep, just is the whole. As long as I get paid, that's all that matters. Like, yeah, you'll get paid when we get this done. Very well. Like, man, is that all you worry about is money? There's more to money. There's more to life than money. And so you just hear women, booze, sleep. And you just hear this kind of, oh my god, really? And about this point, you guys turn the corner to see this giant, like 6'5", 6'6", like light brown minotaur with this gigantic greatsword on his back, just sitting there looking over the side of the ship with this little gnome, uh, this gnome woman, about like 2 foot, like 2.5, 2 foot tall. Um, she's just like she's holding on to the railing because she's looking over, but she's holding on to make sure she doesn't fall off. Like stark white hair with a big blue streak down the middle. Glasses. She's in like robes and stuff like that. The Minotaur, on the other hand, he is damn near naked beside a kilt, and just one big like leather like buckle like across the chest that wraps around like a bandit, like a leather bandolier essentially, that carries his great sword. And they're just
Seems interesting.
and yeah.
Do either of them have a cigarette?
Um, you don't see one.
Can I smell one?
Um, not really.
Okay. Hmm. should we ask them?
That doesn't hurt. Do you
Yeah.
want me to take the lead on this one, or you want to do it?
You certainly can. That
Alright.
guy's scary.
Yeah, he's gonna go. I'm guessing dog is still following him.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the dog hasn't left.
He's gonna first, before he like goes up there, like shake out, because I bet he's still a bit damp, like, and like fluff himself up a bit. And yeah, he's gonna go straight up to the both of them.
And the gnome, she turns around. Like, she instantly turns around and just looks at you like, whoa, you are big.
Thank you. I grew myself.
And she kind of just starts chuckling at that one. Because I would like to hope you did. It'd be weird if you grew somewhere else. But she goes, that'd be interesting too. Can you just imagine? Hey, you see the Minotaur just kind of like just pushes her behind him, and she's still just talking, and he just sits there. Can I help you?
Not looking for trouble. I was just wondering, either one of you had a cigarette.
Hey, you see him just kind of look for a second, look at you. Oh, hey, you're the people that fell from the sky. That
That's us.
you're the ones that we found in the water.
Yeah.
The other guy fell from the sky, or he says. So I don't know. We think he's lying. We think he just got thrown off an airship. Just got lucky.
I don't. We. He looks to. He looks to hell. Like, should I say something?
The hell just like shakes her head very slowly.
You know, crazy things happen here in our world.
He goes, yeah, I know. Like going to the Mana Wilds. That's crazy, right? Also, that's when the gnome comes back around the corner. Yeah, we're going to the Mana Wilds. This is going to be awesome. And there's going to be all kinds of strange stuff. You know, I hired Arlo here because, look at him. He's just big and tough. And you see her just kind of lean in. She goes, but he's not too bright. She goes, but he's a good guy, though.
Odd just tries not to laugh at that, but he... He can't say anything.
And it's like, so what were you looking for again? I'm sorry.
Cigarette. You have one to spare?
We don't smoke, but, Arud might. Arud, come on, I'll introduce you. And she just turns, starts just kind of running off.
Okay, here we go.
And Arlo's just sitting there like, oh my god, and just starts following. He's like, I'm so sorry.
It's fine. She's a bit excitable, isn't she?
Very. And he just keeps walking. He looks like he is already done with this.
He's checked out.
He very much has.
I do love her, though.
And you run in, like, you follow as, like, even though with her little short, her running speed, y'all can still keep up with her. And you come in and you see a Goliath. huge, like almost looks granite, like granite looking skin. Bald head, huge scar, like from the right side of the back of his head all the way through his face, like through the nose to the left jaw. And he's just sitting down on a chair at like the essentially the dining area, and just taking a drag off of a cigarette, just blowing it. You hear, Arud, we have friends.
Okay, out of character. Where to God, that's Benny.
I know. I was thinking the same thing, so I was like, I love her.
She's not as chaotic as Finny, but I get it.
I'm sorry, I had to.
I kind of get it.
I thought the same thing.
And Arud just kind of sits forward. Not everyone is your friend here. But anyway, he just looks at you guys. How can I help you?
Odd and again, and Giant. It's just like we could be kind of friends if for the short trip.
And you see her eyes light up, and she starts speaking Giant too. She's like, oh, "You speak Giant too?"
Oh no.
I just gives just belly laughs with that. He's like, it's so good to speak. You got interesting company, that's for sure.
And just sits there. Yeah, we do. So again, how can I help? If you want to join, we don't have enough money to pay for everybody. You have to set up with our benefactor, and maybe they'll add more people.
Oh no. We were picked up out of the water too long ago.
Oh, so you're
So
them.
we're being taken to what was the place called? Something Tyrion?
Alayan? Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes, okay. So what can I do you for?
Could we bum a smoke off of you?
He goes, oh, that's it? He goes, sure. Yeah, that's no problem.
Just a cigarette. Cause yeah, we just got somebody who's gonna drive us crazy if we don't give him one.
He goes, that's understandable.
Appreciate it. And so why are y'all going to the Mana Wilds?
Yeah.
Up there, that's so interesting. I don't want to ask her because I feel like I would probably be here for days.
He goes, yeah, you don't want to ask her. He goes, pretty much we're just going to, we need money. And we have a benefactor back in Crystaldale who wanted us to go. So that's what we're doing. So yeah, that's honestly all we're doing. So we just gotta go up there. Something about oh
Hello? We lost
Hello?
the DM.
Uh-oh. Can y'all hear me?
You're here.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Do you hear us?
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Hold on real quick.
No, it was just getting good.
Hold on, give me a second, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, robotic.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
We could hear you before.
Alright. I don't know what the hell just happened. Everything just went all crazy.
Yeah. I thought you're doing like pauses for dramatic effect, and then you just disappeared.
Yeah, I really don't know what the hell happened. But everything's back to normal. Y'all can hear me okay and everything now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Alright, cool. So yeah, what he was saying was um pretty much there's some god stuff apparently going on up there, and our employer wanted to check it out. So that's what we're gonna do.
Okay. Gotcha. Oh, y'all have fun with that.
Yes, that's the plan. But you know, you just need the one.
Yes, please.
And he pulls out a pack, and he pulls out two. He goes, "Here, take two." And
Appreciate it.
and he gives you
It's
like,
gonna save us some headaches.
and he gives you like a lighter, not lighter, but like matches. He goes, "You'll probably need those too."
You're really helping us out. Thank you.
He goes, "Yeah. Parties got to stick together. Your
He
veteran parties got to stick
puts
together,
out
right?"
his hand like in a handshake.
And yeah, he shakes his.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Hold on,
We're
guys.
lucky
I'm so
that
sorry.
y'all came across us.
I'm so sorry. Give me a second, guys. I'm having some kind of technical difficulties. Give me a second.
Okay.
Technical and public difficulties.
Are you sure you guys don't want to go to the Mana Wilds?
I mean, we gotta find Natsu first.
What if?
There could be a key for finding Natsu in the Mana Wilds.
I was gonna say, like, what if? You know, he's crazy right now. The Mana Wilds are crazy. What if he's just like, I'm gonna go be crazy in the crazy?
I mean, fair, and we couldn't remember where the like the description rang a bell, but we couldn't remember where the castle was.
Yep.
Is it a castle?
Yeah. He is hiding in a castle, broken down stone castle.
Not our problem anymore. It's out of sight, out of mind.
Hey, hello, hello.
Hello?
Can y'all hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you hear
Okay.
us?
Yes, I can hear y'all because earlier, for some reason, a while ago, like I was still talking and y'all started talking before I could talk, and it was like getting this weird lag going,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just like, oh no. So is everything good right now?
Sounds good.
All right, cool. So let's try this again. Oh, it takes me back to the old days of trying to do this. But anyway, so yeah, where do we leave off?
He had just given us the cigarettes and matches.
Okay, yeah, yeah. He just says, us adventurers have to stick together.
Odd's just like, that we do. Because if y'all haven't came across this in the ocean, I think we'd be pretty doomed.
He goes, yeah, because you're going north. It's just going to get colder.
And we didn't even know we were going north.
He goes, if y'all were going south, it still would have been cold, just not as cold.
We didn't even know where we were. We could have been swimming in circles for all we knew.
He goes, yeah, y'all would have really died then.
Yeah.
He goes, well, I'm glad we came along when we did. He goes, but as much as I would love to hang out and swap war stories or whatever, he goes, right now I just need to relax.
I get you. We're gonna head back to our little cozy little room and also relax from swimming for who knows how long.
He goes, please do. He goes, hell, if we still got a couple days, maybe we can hang out some. See, and have a couple of drinks on the house. Or on me.
We already owe you so much, so, let me buy you a drink.
He goes, we'll see about that tomorrow then.
Y'all have a good night. We're gonna go pass out.
He goes, you as well.
And Odd's gonna make his way back down to the.
Hell's gonna follow him.
And you hear Nora just Nira, I'm sorry. You hear Nira just yelling, "Bye!"
Hey, thank you for your help.
No problem. Come talk to us some more later.
We will.
Cute hair.
And you walk past Arlo, and he's just later,
Thanks.
and he just nods and just walks on in there as well. And with that happens, we'll jump over to Kill.
Yes.
And you and Anir just sitting in there. And at this point, Anir's just standing up, just kind of pacing a little bit.
You keep pacing, you're gonna drive a hole at the bottom of the boat, and I'm pretty sure the captain wouldn't appreciate that.
Yeah, but I just can't stay still too long.
Well, I get the feeling. I completely get the feeling.
So what do you do?
Me?
Yeah.
Ah.
You know what I'm a paladin, so what do you
How
do?
do I word? Let's just say I can get into places that other people can't.
And he kind of looks at you. Okay, cool.
Not very good at it though, unfortunately. Uh, unfortunately, only even even with the know-how I know, and he kind of, as he waves his hand a little bit of fire flicks off of it, and then he clenches it to put it out. No, can't get very far with my talents, so I try to keep up, but it is what it is.
Maybe you just gotta train harder.
Well, it's hands-on experience. So,
Well, then get more experience then, I guess.
what are you expecting me to do? Sneak into somewhere and run off with something here on the boat? Pretty sure that would probably get me thrown overboard.
Yes, I didn't say that.
But you said get more experience.
Yeah, get more experience. I mean, you gotta do it now.
True.
Yes, I say get more experience, not be stupid.
So you're saying I should do it when we get into town then?
Yes, that's on you. I just met you, so if anything happens, I like you guys, but if something happens to you, you're on your own.
He just kind of laughs and, well, if my companions bring it up, I'm going to point the finger at you for suggesting it. But he does flash him a friendly grin for that.
And he's gonna, and with that, he's still kind of walking. He says, "Man, I hope they got a cigarette. Really do."
I'm pretty sure they found something. Normally I would prefer something, but I don't smoke. So.
Because, man, you don't get it. Smoking is like awesome. Well, besides the smoking part's not, it's good, but it's good after, like a big adrenaline rush or something like that.
Yeah. For me, I usually just enjoy just kind of kicking back a little bit. Smoking's not my thing, so.
Yes, well, you don't know what you're missing.
So, since you inquired about me, that allows me to inquire about you. What were you all doing out in the wasteland of the desert? You said that you were poking around some ruins. There can't be buildings out there. There's nothing out there.
Because it's sand.
Yeah, there's nothing out there.
Hills that you know of.
There's not a lot of stuff I know in that area.
Hills, well, the eggheads I was with said there was, so.
What did they say was down there?
Honestly, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
You weren't paying attention to what your employer said.
They paid me to hit things. Nothing showed up for me to hit, so all the roaming through tombs and everything isn't my forte.
What, you don't like potentially setting off traps and running from rolling boulders?
No, as you can see, my armor is heavy, very heavy, and
it's excellent cardio though.
And honestly, I don't want to die.
Fair point. Fair point. Fair point.
So running from rocks is not something I want to do. So I'm going to try to avoid that as much as possible.
Fair point. Fair point.
If that's your idea of fun, I'm not going to stop you. But it is not mine.
Past few days, I think I've run from a few worse things than rolling rocks. Needless to say, after today, I'd much rather be chased by a rolling rock at some point.
Yes, that's rough.
Yeah. So, he kind of motions to the armor again. You serve anybody in particular?
Nope.
I mean, Kilsis wouldn't really know too much about the Dragon Pantheon unless that's more common knowledge.
And he goes, not really.
Really? You don't swear a single oath to a single god or goddess?
Why do you?
Me? I don't worship anybody.
Yeah,
I'm probably not important enough for them to notice.
yes, I tend to just do what I want, and when things happen, things happen. Yes, I tend not to live or die by any one rule.
It's like a good way to live. No restraints, no promises, really no regrets.
It's not yet, anyway.
Nobody.
There's no regrets yet, anyway.
He kind of sighs and looks a little bit distant at that, but doesn't say anything.
And about this point, that's when the other members come back in. And Kilsis and... Or not Kilsis, Odd and Hale come back in. And Anir just happens to look up. He looks up and he goes, "Oh, you're back. So, good
Please
news."
tell me you found something for him. He's wearing a hole in the floor.
Maybe if he walks around a little more, he'll fall through.
That's what I told him he'd do.
Was everybody want me to fall through the floor? Like, really?
Sell your armor for a pretty penny.
He goes, "Don't you dare touch my armor."
He just laughs out loud.
Don't worry, I'll take him out if he tries.
I'm not going to steal it. How am I going to carry it?
I don't know, you're pretty crafty.
But you see his arms, they're like noodles.
Exactly.
Fair point.
Wait.
Fair point.
Yeah,
I don't know. He does have a tendency to pick up things without thinking.
Kilsis just childishly sticks his tongue out at her.
Yeah, so.
You better watch it. I'll cut it off.
Yeah, so. Back to the other thing at hand. Did you get a cigarette?
Even better. And he holds up the bowl of cigarettes and the pack of matches.
And he's like, "Yeah, I don't know you, but I think I might love you right now." So, and he.
Sorry, man. My heart belongs to another man right now.
He's
I'm
like,
trying to find him.
Well, maybe I can help.
Don't look at me like that.
And he just takes the cigarette. He takes the cigarettes and put one up on his ear, and just lights the other one. It's like, oh, that's better. It just sits down.
Corvus gave me a look.
I'm so confused.
Yeah.
Corvus like, should I be jealous?
Yes, you should.
And you see Anir just take another drag. He's like, okay, now that I've had my fix, he goes, now down to business. So when we get off this boat, when we leave here, I have nothing to do.
I mean, you're more than welcome to come with us. Touch my shit, and she pulls out her dagger. We're gonna have issues, though.
And he looks over at Kilsis. He goes, I think he's talking to you.
Stolen her stuff before, but she'll steal it back.
He's kind of.
Kilsis doesn't know that she's trying to hide herself. Oh no, I forgot. She like elbows him.
He elbows her back.
She says thieves can't. I'm supposed to be a he.
And while they're doing that, and Air just kind of like leans over next to you, odd. He's like, "They're speaking weird. What the hell are they saying?"
He shrugs.
It's you either, huh? And he takes another. He just takes another hit from the cigarette. Just sits there and watches this go on.
You are to address me as Mr. Whiskers when we are in public, and I am a he.
Kilsis just says that back in Thieves' Camp. Very well, my lord Whiskers, and does a very theatrical bow from where he's sitting.
He has a thing.
Annabelle's still got the dagger in her hand. She's like, I swear to all that is holy, I will stab you.
He just flashes her a very charming smile. All fang.
Are you hungry? She does that in common. She asks Odd if he's hungry. I see a little blue man that wants to get eaten over here.
He doesn't look very appetizing though.
No, I am not. I promise I am all skin and bones.
And you see in there sitting here just like, you eat each other? Whoa. Whoa here. I didn't sign up to be eaten by people.
You aren't on the menu.
Oh, thank God.
The only one on the menu is this dip right here.
Hey,
These emergency rations.
Says the person who threatened to eat my familiar.
I will still eat her.
I don't even have her.
Also, you'd be good to feed to the dog.
Oh yeah,
Pretty
we do
sure
need to
you're-
keep the doggy.
And the dog sits there and just barks.
He's hungry. I don't think
Can
he'd
I
mind
offer-
eating you, tiefling.
Can I offer the dog some the meat portion from one of my rations? See if he accepts it.
The dog eats it.
Okay.
And he's just like, okay, as long as I'm not on the menu, I'm good.
Can I pet
No,
him?
you're fine.
At that,
Why do you?
the hell?
Why do you want to pet my dog?
Smacks his hand.
Ow! What?
Don't touch the puppers
Mm.
without asking Mayor Cheese
didn't.
if you can pet him first.
He's like,
Yeah, you can pet him.
and they're sitting here like, the hell did I just walk into?
I mean, if you're gonna travel with us, you gotta deal with this. So, you good with it, or are you gonna kind of step away?
It's not the worst thing I've dealt with.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
you
still
said you
have to
dealt
deal
with
with
wizards, so.
fair.
Yes, I have dealt with wizards. Yeah, so yeah,
Only
I'm
a
good.
wizard, so.
Yeah, so anyway, as I'm in for this. As long as you promise me there's no eating people or eating me. As long as you promise not to eat me.
No,
We can
you
make
are not
that
on the
promise.
menu.
Very well. I'm good with that.
So, what are we doing? What are we doing when we hit land?
First we're gonna find a small job to get money, because we just spent a good chunk of our money.
All of
For the
it,
boat.
almost. Once everything's said and done, we'll only have about 200.
He's like, yeah.
So, small job.
He goes, okay. He goes, anywhere in particular we're going after that?
We're trying to find a friend who can I just tell him he's gonna be with us?
Cliff notes.
Cliff notes.
Flip notes.
So our friend got possessed by something, and he decided to fly off into the sky, and apparently he visited me in my dreams, told me to come save him, and now we're trying to go save him, but we don't really know where he's at.
That's all. Thought it was gonna be something weird.
No. Just saving people. Good people.
He goes, I can deal with that. He goes, well, you have yourself a paladin in the party.
How can we see any, like, are we close to land yet?
No.
Okay.
He said we still had a couple days.
Yep.
What about, and Kilsis is going to motion to the box that Halora
That's what I
has.
was getting at. I'm waiting until we get closer to land after it threw us into the ocean.
Fair point.
But what
fair
if-
point.
If it throws us into the ocean and we land close to where we're at right now, and that way, we're not being thrown all the way back into the ocean from the start
Fair.
again.
Fair. All right, let's open it.
He goes,
Should
wait.
we go onto the deck?
He goes, wait. We're opening up something that's
Nah,
gonna.
we're gonna do it here.
He goes, we're opening up something that's gonna throw us in the ocean.
No. Hopefully.
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 Maybe. Possibly.
So, me and you, and he's gonna grab dog, like he's gonna pick up dog again, and back both him and Adir backwards as far as they can go, away from Halora and Kilsis.
And there's like, oh, this is gonna be bad, ain't it?
If there's anything you want to grab, I say grab now.
And yeah, so as you go to open the box and
Check
pull it, as soon as you grab it open, that is where we will end tonight's game.
I don't like you.
And we will start. We will come up from there next week to see what the hell's in this box.
Oh, frig you.
There won't be a next week.
There won't be a next week.
Well, we'll come back in 2 weeks to find out what's in this box. Because next week,
Because now I've got to deal with knowing what the fuck's in the box.
so because next week
What's in the box?
we have it's the Dicey Fate podcast we'll be recording next week. So we have you won't see us next week, or so we'll be back on the days.
Hang on.
The
We
27th.
will be back on the
No, the
27th.
27th, yeah.
We will see y'all on the 27th. I will see the rest of y'all tomorrow, as I'm back in Final Fantasy 16 again. I said, go check us out on the Dicey Fate YouTube channel now, where we're posting this up. It'll be up there in a couple of days, so you can catch up there. And like I said, everything else is going well. So, I think that's all the stuff I need to talk about. So, we will see y'all in 2 weeks. I hope y'all have a good night. We love you all, and thanks for the follows and the views and all that fun stuff. So, I will see y'all then. Y'all have a good night, and later.